at least take it in consideration. Burma, Thailand, Vietnam, Southern China, Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, Borneo, Papua New Guinea, Timor, Java. You see all those areas, and went even further. You see what I'm saying? And so they moved in on these areas and committed genocide on our people. This was one of those particular peoples, the little short twa right there you see on the left. And you can see right there living populations with possible Negrito affiliation. So you see them all through there. You see them all through there, family. And you can see why they show you they come up out of Africa and they come all the way through these areas and even went into South, and they went to South America first, as you can see, and they come up from the south up north. Ain't nothing came down but that goddamn migration from hell, where them goddamn Nordic savages came down there and committed genocide on the African populations that was already here. Okay, this is a Sphinx. You see the Sphinx over here also. You don't just see pyramids. You don't just see stones. I didn't even show you the stone sarcophagus. You also see the Sphinx. You also see the jaguar Sphinx. You see with a human face. It's like you see in Africa, you see Sphinx. And now this is the stone sarcophagus. This is no coincidence, family. We know it came from the Nile. You can run, but you can't hide. Look at them goddamn little lowly ass guy. That motherfucker know damn well. You understand what I'm saying? That he ain't motherfucker put them goddamn stone, goddamn sarcophaguses down there. You understand what I'm saying? Shit. He know goddamn well he ain't put them stones. Look at this. And so I ain't just show you one. This is at Levanta now. This one is at Levanta. You see, but this is not just one. I just want to be clear. And not only do they have pyramid, not only do they have stela, which is a stone slab with the semicircle at the top. Not only do they got obelisks, not only do they got stone sarcophaguses and shit, they got hieroglyphs. They got hieroglyphs on the goddamn stone sarcophaguses. Okay? Look at this. This is at now this one right here is in Colombia. This one right here is in Colombia. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to this. I might have to take and copy this. This is the Olmec burial. This is at Levanta, though. This is where the primary area or the most advanced area was. And I'm going to show you how they use this style all the way down into Peru. This showing you the Levanta monument, stone sarcophagus. Now, you see these sarcophaguses in Egypt now. Look at this. The goddamn, if you look at the top of it, the lid weigh 30 tons. You see what I'm saying? So now we talking something. We got to show the evolution now. We got to show that we just can't run our mouth. We got to show the evolution. And so I'm showing you here you got a stone sarcophagus, got a pyramid. You understand? Got the L in the motherfucking pyramid. And so I'm showing you the stone sarcophagus. Showing you that these are some of the listen, this one sarcophagus weigh almost 100 tons. 100 tons. You know what I'm saying? 100 tons. You see? And this is another sarcophagus. Now this is one, these is all down in Colombia. Now you see here how they got the burial in here? You see, now this was just like here in Levanta, but it's less. You see, they use the stone and whatnot, and some don't even get high up. You know, they just get down, the little stone rocks over the grave. Now this is Pacal's lid, sarcophagus lid. And so you see the hieroglyphs that's encoded into the lid. And it's all around it. And so when you see Pacal, and you see this sarcophagus in Africa, you see, it's no goddamn doubt. And so this one got, and so you see here, now you see the sarcophagus with the glyphs carved in it, just like you see right there with Pacal in a pyramid with an L shape in a sarcophagus with hieroglyphs. I mean, let's stop playing. Let's stop playing with ourselves. You see, the fucking North American Indian didn't even have writing. He didn't even have no fucking writing. They don't have no books. You understand what I'm saying? Because the Olmec is the one that brought writing. The Mayan, the Aztec, the Incan, all them motherfuckers borrowed their language from the Olmec. Period. Let's leave this shit alone. If we're gonna do it, let's do it. But when I start throwing these facts, I want motherfucker to respect my motherfucking game. Okay, you see another sarcophagus. You see the hieroglyphs carved in it, just like now this is coffin text. And so you see right here, now this is a coffin, but it still would have a sarcophagus. It would have still been placed down in a sarcophagus. Okay, and so you see right here, this one is in human form, and now this is back in Colombia. This is in Colombia, and I'm gonna show this is in Colombia. They have more than one. So these are the stone sarcophaguses in Colombia. This is Olmec now. I'm not saying this is Olmec. They didn't already prove that the Olmec. And so when you see right here, you see the burial, and then I'll place the one from, you see, this is the one from Levanta, and now you see the one in Colombia. It's less as exquisite. It's less exquisite because these is not the great, the great innovators that came right off the boat. They was fresh out the Nile. And so, they doing but still you moving some stones now. You still putting some stones. And so now this is one that sarcophagus in a human type. You see right there, just like you see right here, you see one that got a human lid, a human body lid on top of it. So you see right here, you see the origin, you see the highest development, and you see it here in America. Okay? And this is Colombia. This is one of the statues that they found down there. Look just like a brother to me. Okay, and so I'm going to move through this. Now, this is Quetzalcoatl. Now, I know y'all already know I know the Nagas. You already know I know the Nagas. So you see right there Quetzalcoatl, which was one of the supreme gods of the Olmecs, which is the feathered serpent. So they brought that over here. And so when you start talking about the feathered serpent, the winged serpent, you know they're coming straight out the Nile Valley. So I'm going into that. Not no little shit. You talking about Quetzalcoatl. You talking about the jaguar. You talking about the jaguar, which, you see the priest wearing but you go to Africa, you see him wearing the leopard skin. You go to India, the Naga Kush, you see him wearing the tiger skin. So right there your Quetzalcoatl. There your Quetzalcoatl right there. There your Quetzalcoatl right there. Now this one I had to crack head because I had to show you this. Now this one is at Naga, Sudan. This is the temple of Apetamak. Okay? Now you see the lion-headed Naga. You see at the top, this is a long Naga. You see what I'm saying? And so you see at the top is a lion head. You see the serpent body. And then when you come down, you see coming up out a lotus. He's coming up out of a lotus. Now, look at this. You come over here and you see Pakal. He's in the form of a serpent. And it looks like he's coming up out of some type of, I don't know if that's a mushroom. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? But you could obviously see that this is coming from a common origin. It's not a coincidence at all. It's not a coincidence. When does possibility become probability, and when does probability become certainty? This is a certainty. When you're dealing with the highest ideals of a people. We're not just dealing with, and so right here you see this is the jaguar skin. This is which was brought by the Olmec. They was the jaguar, and all others latched on to that. You see, they latched on to that. The Mayan, the Aztec, and the Inca, they latched on to the jaguar skin. In India, you got the tiger skin. Now, these is all priests. These are all priests now. These ain't just, these the priests and royalty. And then you go to Africa, they got the leopard skin. You see what I'm saying? You go into Africa, you see they got the leopard skin. So wherever they went, the priests deified that cat because that cat got that inner what they call it, intuition with the universe. You understand what I'm saying? That the priests identified with. You see what I'm saying? That's why they say them goddamn cats got 9 lives. You see what I'm saying? Because they're moving through 9 chambers of existence. And so that's why the priests use that. You see right there, the 2 lions in front of Isis temple. You see? Now, this is, they call the Aker or the equal, which is also, you know, the equator. You see the sun coming up. You got north of the equator, you got south of the equator. So Aker is equal. Where the sun is equal at the equator. You see what I'm saying? And so you got the 2 lions there, and then you come to Mesopotamia, Persia. You see the 2 griffins that symbolize the 2 lions, the 2 Aker. Then you come to Uxmal. I was there to Yucatan, and they got the 2 jaguar. You see, symbolizing the same concept. Okay, you see right there the Inca, you know that's an Inca. He don't know, he didn't even put it on the pioneer, he just put the motherfucker on top of his head. That motherfucker fuck around and bite him right on his big ass goddamn nose and kill his ass. You see what I'm saying? So you see right there, they don't even really, it don't even look like they really understand the concept of the pioneer because they put the motherfucker all the way on the top of the head. You see? They put it all the way on the top. Now you see right here, this is uplifting the heavens. And so you will see Shu, God's Shu uplifting Nu, right? You see, and then you come, wait a minute. It didn't kick right in where it's supposed to be, but that's all right. It'll come down. You'll see it kick in with the Olmec. Where it did. The Olmec was holding up the altar. He was holding up the, and so that's what that was. And so we went past it, and I ain't gonna go get it. We might run into it again. And so you see, this is up holding the heavens. Okay, you see the in Babylon Kush, you see the 2 you could call them griffins or phoenix with the intertwining, just like the caduceus representing the spine. You understand the energy source is moving through the spine. You can look at normal pallets. You see, 2 elongated lion heads intertwined, making a circle or making a what they call it. It's called a barges. You see what I'm saying? Which represent of infinity. You'll see the Olmec. It'll pop in there too. You see right there. These it's about to pop in. This is the upholding of the heavens from Naga Kush. This is the upholding the heavens from Egypt. Now this is the upholding from the Twa that's down in Mexico, in the North and South America. You see this across the board. This is now, you see it up here too. And so now look at this. We're starting to get on these Mayan codices. We're starting to get on these Mayan codices. Now you can see that the Mayan, the Inca, they painted, a lot of their priests painted themselves black because they deified the African. You know what I'm saying? They deified the African. You see, they deified it. Now you can see right there, I'm gonna clearly show you that he walking around with the African head on a necklace. And I'm gonna show you that. He's walking around with the African head that's a real African's head. He done cut off. Now, a lot of people ask what happened to the Africans over here. Now, I'm going to show you right here that you can see the Africans on these Mayan codices. You're going to see it blowed up. You can see they got the one way that they make the lip really elongate, real long. You see what I'm saying? Red, and which is different. You know what I'm saying? Totally different from them. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to show you some. Now, see, this is an Indian who done painted itself black. And I'm going to show you that. Totally different. You know, and you can tell the difference between the Africans and the Indian that then painted themselves. That's ritualism. You see? Let me keep it moving. Now, you see right here, you see this African, you can see his lips is red. Now, you see the two braids that's coming off the back of his head. See, these are the braids that they trying to show y'all. You see, these are the braids that they trying to show y'all that's coming off the African head. You see what I'm saying? And so you're going to see right here. Now, this is African. You see he got the red lip. You can see he got that medallion on too. You see, he got the medallion on his head. You see right here, this is the so-called Indian. You see right here, you can see this African, he got a mace. He got a sepulcher. You see what I'm saying? He got a sepulcher. And you can see he got that braid on his head too. Let me come down. Now, once you see, there it is right there. Let me bring that up so I can show y'all right there. When you put that in, this is from the Mayan codex. You can see the two, whatever they is. The motherfucker might be turkeys or whatever the fuck they is. With their necks entangled. And then you go to Babylon. You go to Egypt. It represents eternity. You see what I'm saying? It represents the two energies of negative and positive going up and down the spine. You understand what I'm saying? Correlating, male and female. You see, representing the two laws of opposites, the intertwining of the two laws of opposites that exists in the universe. Now you see right here, which I'm going to come down. I'm going to show you the Indian has got this African bounded by his arms and his legs, and you can see the spear is going in the African, and he's bleeding the African. He's bleeding him out. He didn't cut the African open. I got a better version of that. You can see right here, you can see the Africans. You see right there, got the red. Now, this is just an Indian. You see what I'm saying? He's just an Indian. But this one he got that braid on his head. You see? He got that braid on his head. Again, these are the Africans. And they look like they making fire. You see what I'm saying? Look like they making fire. You see, got the red lip, got the braid on their head. And so you see right here, the Indian is sticking the spear in the African and bleeding him. You see, bleeding him out. And so you can see that's the practice that them motherfuckers was into. You can see right here the Aztec. They was known for cutting out the hearts of their own people. Of their own people, cutting out thousands of hearts in the goddamn day. So you see right here, the two braids on the top. These are the two braids that you see in the Himba tribe. Now, they ain't the only tribe, but they one of the tribes that wear them two braids like that. And so just to let you know, these are these silly, dumb motherfuckers from down there. I believe it's in Colombia, wherever. They know what that means. They ridicule that. So I don't want y'all to be confused about who it is, because they know who it is. They ridicule that, and that's why you see them right there, sacrificing the brother. They didn't cut the brother open. So when people want to know what happened to the Olmec, you already know what happened to them. A lot of them went home, and a lot of them was exterminated. So you see these silly ass motherfuckers, somebody need to run up and knock him out. Boom. Crack his jaw, break his jaw, knock his teeth out in mouth. You see? So I just had to show you that they know who it is. This is classic Symbolism. You see, when they want to show Sambo, they always make him black with red lips. You see? So you see the Africans on there. You see the Africans on the Mayan codex, and you can see them killing the Africans, gutting them and bleeding them out. We already showed you the L in that pyramid. Now, this is Pacal's queen. This is his queen that was in it. She was buried next to him. Now, look at the collar. She got the burial mask. They got that from Africa. And you see the collar? You see this collar? Let me show you it in Africa. You see that collar? That's the collar that you see in Africa. They weren't able to do it that like that. They couldn't get that one. But that's that same collar that they put on the Africans when they buried also. Now, let's get down to the get down. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna be dealing with, some of the evidence dealing with the stone. You know what I'm saying? Let me get to the let me start with the Olmec. Here, go right here. And I'm gonna put that up there. And what we looking at right here is we looking at the largest and I know it's gonna be, it's gonna be a little small for y'all, but I do my best to try to blow it up. Let me blow it up. Where it's so long, I can't just, you know what I'm saying? But I'll read it out to y'all so y'all can see. And why am I doing this? Because why am I doing this? Because when you look at how large these Olmec heads is, and where they brought them out the mountains. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not too many people on the planet that been successful in moving such large stone from such large distances. You understand what I'm saying? And so it ain't just the fact that you carved the stone, it's the fact that many of these places, especially in Africa, they have moved thousands of tons of stone by land and by river. You understand what I'm saying? So these is various high technologies that you got to put together. You know what I'm saying? That develop separately, but you got to combine many, many great high technology to make, these stone heads possible and place them where you want them placed at specific temples, this, that, and the third. And so I'm going to show you, you know what I'm saying, how Africans did, and you can see who learned it from who. You understand? Even that technology, because the Indian could not do it. He could not duplicate it. You don't see no statues of the Indian, large heads of 50 tons. You don't find that. It was never, ever duplicated under no circumstances. So let's look here. Okay. Now matter of fact, let me start with the Olmec. Let me start with the Olmec. Let me start with the Olmec right here. Now it say right here, African head Levant to South America. Now listen to this. Let me blow it all the way up. These colossal heads found on the Mexican peninsula all face the Atlantic and share the same, they say Negro. I don't know what the hell no Negro is. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't see somebody had came in, y'all. Let me send this hold on, y'all. Let me send this out to the family. Hold on, family. We got a family that came in. Let me make sure they get it. All right. Let me get back on. Okay, so you see right here, say the African heads, Levant, South America, the colossal heads found on the Mexican peninsula, all face the Atlantic, all face Africa, and share the same African features. They are dated between 800 BC to 680 BC and are associated with the Olmec culture. The largest head is over 9 feet high and was found at Levanta. It is estimated at around 50 tons. It is described as follows. It's dome top flattened. And so really I don't have to go into that because we see what it looked like. And so what they don't tell you is that it was moved across land for almost 70 miles. Let me see right here. Where it say Olmec? Right there, Olmec, right at the bottom. You ain't gonna be able to see it, but if you look, I'll give you the where you could go and look it up for yourself. And you know what I'm saying? All you have to do is look up largest stone heads move or largest stone move. You know what I'm saying? Quarry then move, and you will see, this list will come up. And you see right there, Olmec heads, Mexico Gulf Coast, largest Olmec head, almost 50 tons, transported 37 to 62 miles. Let me take a drink. Good. All right. Move, it was moved 37 to 62 miles. But I want y'all to look at something. I want to show y'all how Africans were doing it. Now, they show you the little boats. Let's show you the big boats. Let's show you the big boats. Let me show you the barges. Let me show you the barges in Africa. Look at this barge. This is Hatshepsut's barge. See, they don't want to show y'all. They always showing you the little ships in ancient Egypt. And as you can see, it got an obelisk on it. Do you know how much this obelisk weigh? This obelisk weigh damn near 400 tons. 400 tons. And you see what I'm saying? And so we are showing you where this technology came from to be able to carve large statues on that level and be able to now they transported across land and the Nile and the Red Sea. You see, they carved them because some of them quarries was right off the Red Sea, and so they could just sell it up the Red Sea also. You see, but you can see that they had, and so you understand that, and even the ship that Thor Hydrodol created, it wasn't even one of these. You understand? He had one of them smaller ships. This barge got a damn obelisk that, could be anywhere, you know what I'm saying, 30, 40, it could be higher than that. It could be 60, 70 feet tall. You see, so the barge is longer than the damn obelisk. You see, so they don't show us this. This was the largest Nile boat built at the time of the pharaohs. It was built to transport 2 huge obelisks and weighed a total of 70 tons. Okay? Do you see this? So, they don't never show our family this. So I had to show you this. So you can have clear understanding. And so you can see that they have models. This is another one showing, Hatshepsut's. Length of it was 190